The Justin Bieber situation just got worse. Hello you gorgeous donut, thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about Justin Bieber and the entire situation that is unfolding because it's only getting worse at the moment. For anybody that somehow doesn't know, Justin Bieber is one of the biggest artists in the world. He's like multi-Grammy winning. He had a chokehold on young people when I was in school. This guy was like a king when I was in school. And we've recently done a video discussing how everyone is talking about how him and his wife Hailey got together and how Hailey basically orchestrated their relationship being a thing in the first place. We've covered that in detail, but today I want to talk about what people are calling his crash out on social media, because some of his posts on his Instagram story and just his feed are genuinely so concerning, and the overriding theme of them posts are people aren't treating Justin like a person and he's had enough. Later in this video we are going to cover them exact posts. However, I kind of want to start this video by kind of talking about how Justin Bieber has never really been treated like a human. Throughout his entire life, he's kind of been used by multiple people, which we're gonna get onto throughout this video. I always remember when he was on stage receiving an award and he genuinely got assaulted by an adult woman. She was an actress called Jenny McCarthy, and honestly watching this back, it's so horrific to see.
I feel violated right now.
Like, look how young he is there. She literally kissed him and then squeezed his bum. Like, what is this? You would never get this on TV today, and rightly so. It's almost like people felt that they could treat this guy however they wanted because he was, like, really rich and really famous from a young age. So, you know, he's kind of given up his right to respect. That's how people kind of saw it, which is obviously so wrong. But this Jenny McCarthy even bragged afterwards about how she managed to get the chance to do this to Justin.
Enjoying the night so far.
Great. I just got to neck Justin Bieber and grab his butt.
I saw that you like totally, like it was like a full-on almost makeout session. I was
A little cougar scary.
yeah.
But I took the opportunity in the window, considering I'll never get to do it again, and kind of molested him.
How is she just saying that with full confidence on television and nobody's like, maybe this isn't alright, love? She literally said the word molest and bragged about it. She was like, I got a window, an opportunity to do this to Justin Bieber. So would anyone else. No, they wouldn't, love. He looks like a child there. Why is she happy with herself for doing this? I can't imagine what this was like for Justin Bieber, because obviously, like, yes, he's rich, yes, he's famous at this point, but he's still a person, and like, that would just feel really weird, and you'd definitely feel like taken advantage of. You'd almost not feel like a person because people aren't treating you like one. The top comment on this is, she said all this and nobody talked about it. Exactly. It's almost like people just kind of let it slide because it was Justin Bieber, and a lot of other people used their power over Justin to kind of use them for just their advantage. Obviously there's the alleged situation with P. Diddy that is going on right now. Justin has claimed that, you know, he wasn't a part of the victims in P. Diddy's case, whether, you know, people believe that or not with all of the evidence that's out there. One thing that is clear is P. Diddy would often get Justin Bieber drunk a lot of the time at his parties. He just looks totally out of it there. There's also a clip somewhere where it almost looks like Justin Bieber's like leaning into P. Diddy. Like, it looks like he's gonna kiss him. I don't know if he is, but like, that's what the video kind of insinuates. With what we know about P. Diddy now as well, watching these back just seems a lot more sinister, and it's almost like, was he also taking advantage of him? Obviously we don't know, but a lot of people are theorizing that. Justin has said that he is feeling distressed with the entire Diddy trial going on, so that clearly shows that something went on there. There's loads of videos circulating of them two when Justin was really young, and he always looks like really uncomfortable in P. Diddy's presence. It just doesn't look like a healthy relationship the two have. There's various other people that have had this weird relationship with Justin Bieber. Now, I don't want to frame this entire video as if Justin Bieber's a victim and everyone should feel sorry for him. Like, I know he has done a lot of wrong and a lot of things that he should be held accountable for, but a running theme throughout this video you're going to see is how Justin just hasn't been treated like a human, and how that's possibly impacted like how he's acting now today. This relationship the world has with Justin Bieber and like how they feel like they can just treat him however they want is also like highlighted by how the paparazzi treat him. Like, they've always been so disgusting and so just kind of over the top with Justin, a lot more than other people.
All you want is money. Go. Get out of here. All you guys want is money. Money, 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 money. Money, money, money. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Money. That's all you care about? Money? all you care about, guys. It's money. You don't care about people.
Like, you can see him here, he's clearly just going for food with his friends, he's in like his sliders, he's just literally just wants to get something to eat, and people have got like a phone in his face, multiple people. All of the comments on this TikTok are basically saying like how arrogant he is, and I can't believe he would act this way. And I do get it, because like, you know, these are his viewers, these are his fans, these are the people that have made him the money. But just for a second, like, put yourself in his shoes. Like, everywhere he goes, random people are shouting and screaming in his face, like paparazzi people, and just shoving a phone there without even speaking to him. Like, that would degrade you of any like sense of being a human being. When people aren't showing you any respect, I imagine it makes you have less respect about yourself eventually. Again, I know he's a millionaire and I know he's very successful, and I'm not trying to say you should feel sorry for him. All I'm trying to offer here is what it would be like from his perspective.
Only money. No people. You don't care about human beings. Go.
Like, obviously the way he's speaking to them there is just with zero respect, but it's because they've showed him zero respect in the first place. I imagine if the guy went, "Hello Justin, do you mind if I film you?" and he might have had a little bit of a conversation with him, rather than just automatically assuming that, you know, he wants to be on camera right now. You see here, somebody says he chose this life though, and you're gonna see later in this video how maybe that isn't, like, strictly speaking, very true. I believe Justin was kind of curated into this life, and he's just had to deal with it.
Thank you, JB, bro.
Yo, why do you thank me?
Because you're the best, bro.
Thank me, though.
No, I thank
That's
you.
disrespectful when you thank me. You know what I mean?
Okay, bro.
Why do I actually find him quite funny? Why are you thanking us? I've literally done nothing. I'm just walking in my car. You filmed us without me consent, and then you're thanking us. I didn't give you consent, fella. Why are you thanking us here? It's also like a manipulation tactic from the paparazzi, because it's almost like, oh, well, if I just be nice to him, then it's okay that I'm filming him, like, when he doesn't want to be filmed. I like it when you see celebrities kind of just take no shit from people that are just trying to get stuff from them.
But I'm just saying, when you
I'm just saying thank you for everything
I
you
know,
do
but-
for us.
But I'm saying I don't want you to be here. So when you thank me, it's disrespectful. Just take your pictures and let me do my thing.
Okay, brother.
When you thank me, it's disrespectful.
I'm
I
not
don't
thanking
want
you
to
for
be here.
for the picture. I'm thanks for everything you do
I
for
know, but
us.
don't thank me for everything, okay?
Okay.
Like, I do get a lot of people out of context would look at this and go, oh my god, he's such a dick. Like, why is he treating these, like, fans like this? But this guy's not a fan. Like, this guy is making money from these pictures and videos. Like, he's benefiting from Justin just going to his car. So I can't see this from all perspectives here. Like, I do get it. You've got to make a living, okay? Like, these cameramen, they've got to, you know, put food on the table for their families. I get it. This is their profession. But, you know, when he's carrying his baby, like, do you not just, like, as a human, just go, actually, maybe, like, just let him put the baby in the car first? Or just kind of, you know, maybe not take a photo of him right now? Like, when he's literally had to cover the baby's face so that it's not on camera. Like, if he didn't do that, they would have got a shot and they would have sold it for so much money. I feel like paparazzi is going to be a thing in, like, I know we're doing it now, but in, like, 20 or 30 years where people are going to be like, oh my god, what, like, people were allowed to do that to people? Now, like I mentioned, I believe that Justin was kind of scouted into becoming famous, and what's really interesting is today a podcast has been released on Stephen Bartlett's channel, A Diary of a CEO, with Scooter Braun, who is the person that discovered Justin Bieber and kind of helped him rise to fame. And he talks about how he first saw Justin Bieber. He first saw him when he was 13 singing in a church. He was singing So Sick by Neo.
Mom had posted, and the one that moved me the most was So Sick by Neo.
Change my answering machine now that I'm alone. 'Cause right now it says that we.
This makes us like sad. Like, obviously you see here, he's just like a normal kid, you know, he's just singing at his church. Actually makes us like, why is this making us upset? Like, he's such a sweet kid here, and this is so human and so pure. And then when you see how he is later on in this video, it just makes you so upset that because of the life he's been kind of, you know, put into and the impact it's had on him, it's just been so, like, it's been amazing, but also so equally as negative. Scooter said that he saw this video and he knew that Justin Bieber was going to be a star, so he did every single thing in his power. Apparently, like, he was tracking him, like, his mom has a different surname to him, so he was ringing all the authorities where Justin Bieber's from to find out who this kid was. Like, he was obsessed with getting Justin Bieber under his, like, management and control. He actually flew Justin and his mom out to meet him, and apparently Justin was just absolutely buzzing because the hotel had a mini fridge and he'd never seen one before, which again is just so human and so pure. I always remember when I went to London for the first time and someone made us try a macaroon, and I was like, like, oh my god, these are like the best things ever. I've never even heard of a macaroon. There was like a shop with loads of different colours. I was like, oh my god, this place is amazing. Now, Justin and Scooter worked together during Justin's arguably like most successful phase. However, him and Justin don't have a relationship anymore. Like, they don't really speak.
We worked together for so long and we had such extreme success. And I think you get to a point as a man where you want to show the world you can do it on your own.
Now, obviously, that answer, in my opinion, is a little bit fake, a little bit like PR. You know, it's almost like this is like a media-trained answer. Like, he's had this answer before he's kind of got onto here. I definitely think there's probably more to this story. There's definitely a reason why this Scooter has decided to do this podcast today, like when all of this is going on. You know, like everything with these people is very strategic. Nothing is by accident. A lot of people have kind of said that some of Justin's posts later in this video are aimed towards Scooter. I have no idea if that's true, but I just find it interesting that he's decided to talk about all of this now. Now, around the time that Scooter and Justin parted ways, Justin actually sold his entire back catalogue of his music for around $200 million, which basically means all of his music that he's made in the past, he gets like one lump fee for it, and then like they can just use it and make money off it. Now, I find this fascinating because a lot of people, like including me, if you got the offer like 200 million for all your old songs, like do you want it? 200 million in your bank, take it. Most people would say yes. However, like Justin Bieber, I know this is a crazy statement, but probably has more than that in his bank account. Like 200 million to him isn't what 200 million is to us. I know 200 million's a lot for everybody, but I imagine Justin Bieber might have, you know, double that in his account anyway. And to totally kind of just sell off all of your previous work is almost like, you know, giving a part of you away, in my opinion. Like, I feel like this is more than just about the money. It's almost like he's kind of disregarding all these old music and just him as an artist, really. And it just makes me think, like, does Justin at this point have a purpose? I know he's 2 hours called Purpose, that's not meant to be a pun. But like, his entire purpose from a young age has been just to be as big of an artist as possible and release songs, and now he's kind of achieved everything in the music industry. Like, what more really is there for him to do? I think on a human level, for everyone, one of the most important things to be happy is having a purpose, no matter if you're Justin Bieber or no matter if you're just somebody from Newcastle. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the same for everyone. If you don't have a purpose, it can make you kind of just feel like you're just kind of plodding along in life and not really, you know, doing anything, and it can get you down. Like, I've definitely felt like that. And obviously I don't know Justin Bieber, but just from the outside, this is kind of the vibe that it gives off to us. It's almost like he's just kind of, you know, he's got money but nothing really else, really. And because of this state that Justin Bieber is currently in, he's having a variety of, I hate using this word, but everyone uses it, crash outs. He's basically having some bad mental health moments on social media, and it's really horrific to see, especially like because we've grew up with Justin Bieber. To see how he is now, it's really alarming. There's been various shots of him in public where he just looks, you know, he doesn't look like his normal self. I don't want to kind of be too critical of the way he looks, but I think it's obvious when someone's going out in their dressing gowns and their slippers, they're probably not doing the best.
So Justin Bieber posted a series of selfies. Here are the selfies that he posted in the mirror. So we have this one right here, and then here is another one.
Obviously, people are like psychoanalyzing every single, like even down to his selfies, which again isn't probably gonna help Justin. But just looking at him here compared to what he looked like even last year, it just looks totally different, and that's a sign of maybe he's going through shit. I remember loads of videos circulating of him at a concert where he just looked out of it. And again, it comes back to the running theme of people not treating this person like a human. Like, instead of, I don't even know, like going up to him or just ignoring him and just letting him just kind of chill with his friends or just asking him if he's okay. They've filmed him like on the sly without him realizing and then just posted it on social media. It's almost like he's just a performing kind of monkey in a circus at this point. A lot of people became increasingly concerned when they saw him on stage with SZA. That looks like me in Revolution, right? At like 2 a.m. But it is just concerning just seeing him like this. I mean, he is dripped out in full Balenciaga. So a lot of people would be saying, well, you know, He's rich, so who cares? But just on a human level, I really do hope that he's okay, because the more videos I see of him, the more this just looks like somebody struggling. And if you just took away that he's called Justin Bieber and took away that he has money, you would be concerned about this person if they were acting like this in the street. Now, moving on to Justin's actual posts that he controls, not just other people taking videos of him. His Instagram feed posts have been really alarming, and also the captions with them are it just makes you worry about them. Feels good to be seen for who I am. This ain't easy. Thank you, Ernie Halter, for being a real friend. And he's just like posting various like blurred out photos of himself, and then on FaceTime. I don't know if this is a cry for help. I have no idea. He's definitely trying to get across that people are not treating him like an actual human here, and he's constantly trying to reaffirm this message to his platforms to be like, please, can you just be kinder to us, because I'm going through it right now. Tired of transactional relationships. If I have to do something to be loved, that's not love. That's a very, like, you know, teen Snapchat coded post there. It's a very Tumblr post, you know, like back in the day, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is what I would have posted after someone was just horrific to us on Ask FM. Someone just sent us a question. Why are you so f***ing ugly, man? I'd be like, oh, you know, that's not love. If I've got to do something to be loved, that's not love, guys. You could point at my flaws, or you could recognize your own little bitch. Ooh. Why'd I do that? Sorry, just cringed myself out there. I'm gonna be doing one of these posts next. Like you see, just these pictures, like, what is this room he's in? Like, there's so many marks on the wall here. Like, this looks like this just doesn't look like a place Justin Bieber would be in. Very, you know, off-putting selfies here. Just what is going on? This is I know I'm laughing, but I'm just a bit uncomfortable if I'm being. They just keep going. You know when you take like a mirror selfie and you pick the best one? He's like, nah, just put them all up. All right, innit? And all of the comments are just saying, is bro okay? He needs help immediately. You're a father now, and you have a little boy who needs you and who will one day look up to you. Please seek help and take all the support you can get. And that's a really nice comment. Like, a lot of people really do care for Justin Bieber, and I feel like it's because they have grew up with him. Like, I know I've mentioned a lot of people don't treat him like a person, but there is a lot of people that actually do and do care for him, because he has had such a huge impact on people's lives growing up. I'm accepting that God forgives me this morning, so I can forgive myself and others today. Join me if you would like. I might join you, Justin, actually. Right, I'm gonna repent for me sins. How about if I just go up to God and go, I'm sorry. What a banger. Was a great song, that. Great song. These are the kind of pictures just someone sent you on Snapchat. Like a lad that you just can't get rid of. You just keep sending him like K, and he keeps replying. He's also posted a lot of pictures with just text. Loyalty is a manipulative language. Loyalty is a duty. It's an obligation. That's not free will. Love is not a duty. Love is a delight. Please stop using loyalty to keep people around you. Out of your own fear, it's hurting us. Mafia members use loyalty to keep people in their gangs. Let's not perpetrate this manipulative language. Love over loyalty forever. Like, this is a man that is going through some shit right now. Like, genuinely, this is some real deep stuff that he's going through. And if there's one thing that I hope this video does, it's the reason why I've wanted to make this video, is just to kind of create a more like empathetic feeling towards what's going on here, and not just kind of just laugh at it and just kind of think it's just hilarious that a huge celebrity's going through this, and just kind of really humanize him a little bit more. I know I'm not gonna have a huge impact because my platform's nowhere near as big as Justin Bieber's audience, but even if like one or two people kind of think, oh, you know, maybe it's like, you know, if I'm gonna comment something nasty on one of his posts, I shouldn't. I do wonder how Hailey is feeling during all of this. I have seen her say that she's like, you know, looking after Justin and they're okay, but I want, this must be like really difficult for her as well. Obviously she's dealing with a lot right now, with people saying that, you know, she doesn't actually love Justin for him, she just wanted him for his fame, and there's just so much going around these two, like so much negative press that they've never really had to deal with. He did one with a caption where he says, this is how I feel after people keep telling me there's more work to do, after I've given everything I have to give. I don't think any of us can handle hearing, you just gotta try a little harder and you will be like me. It's not true. I listened to those fools who told me to work harder, and there's no end to trying to earn your spot in this life, because I try. You have everything you need right now. And again, to me, this just goes back to Justin's purpose. Like, it almost seems like everything he does is never like filling that void where he just can't kind of satisfy that empty feeling that he has. He also put this into what I believe is ChatGPT. I'm not quite sure, I don't use it, but apparently people have said this. In summary, there is a clear evidence that has been misused in certain law enforcement scenarios, particularly in ways that amount to chemical restraint or social control. And then he asks ChatGPT, has being used to control people's emotions, and it replies yes. So again, this is like a cry for help. Like clearly, you know, he's insinuating that possibly he's using this to kind of, you know, feel a certain way, feel better about things, forget about how he's feeling. This is a man who is in serious trouble here. We want to make our life about work so bad, but this life is about God loving us so we can love each other. Quit making your life about work. Shaking my head. God will always inspire you to want to work hard. You think if you don't tell people to work hard that they won't? Stop playing God, please. Again, another kind of cryptic message. Like, it's kind of a good thing that he's saying, I guess. Like, work's not everything. You know, like, you've got a lot more to your life than that. This definitely feels like an emotional dump on the timeline. Like, he's just kind of trying to speak his mind. Like, it's almost like he's never done this before. But I always knew in my gut that Jesus was always the answer to pain we are all facing. People still keep making me think if I work hard on myself, I'll better like them. But the harder I work on myself, the more I think about myself. I thought the point was to think about one another. The only thing that tells me to think about others to let go, not try harder. Join me in letting go of not trying harder. Like, who is telling him to try harder? Try harder with what? What is he got to try harder with? I'm so confused. I don't know if Justin feels like he's under so much pressure and then this is him just kind of alleviating some of that like energy he needs to just feel like chill again. I have no idea. And I think everyone else is the same. Everyone's just left leaving more confused than they were before reading these things. He then goes on to post stories about his clothing brand, and this is one thing that I don't want to say it leaves a sour taste in my mouth, but I've been so concerned about Justin and how he's doing, and I would hate to think that this entire situation and everyone talking about him is a way for him to kind of promote his clothing. Personally, I want to think it's not, because I actually feel like this guy is going through some real shit. But this is a constant running theme you see with celebrities and influencers. When they want to sell you something, they want their name in your mouth, so you're already talking about them once they've released something. Now, I don't believe this is the sole reason Justin is doing this. Whether he is capitalising off everyone talking about him, that's another conversation. But the only thing that is linked, like added in his Instagram bio at the minute, is his clothing brand. And then when you go on his website of his clothing brand, it says that something is coming soon, so clearly there's a drop ready and waiting. Like, I've done a lot of research for this video and the previous video on Justin to just make sure that I actually understand what is going on here, to give you like a good perspective on the situation. And one thing that I've really seen is even a lot of like influencers and a lot of people who are in the video creation space, the way they talk about Justin, they almost treat this as if, like, again, he's not an actual person. They're almost like treated like it's like a trivial thing, like it's an exciting thing that someone this huge is going through such a mental breakdown, and it's almost like they get off on it, and I find that really concerning. I just wish there was more people talking about it in a more empathetic way. And I know a lot of people have the opinion that they don't like Justin Bieber because of all of this posting. A lot of people have the opinion that he's a grown man and he should handle all of this online, and I definitely think that is the logical way to kind of go about it. But unfortunately, when someone is, you know, possibly mentally ill, you don't think logically and you do just act on emotion. For some people, not everyone, but you know what I'm trying to say. It will be really interesting to hear what you think in the comments. Apologies if this video has been a bit more all over the place. It's definitely been a tough one to kind of cover, with just how weird this situation is and how, like, there's no clarity. It's literally just all smoke, and I'm trying to kind of get through the smoke and just figure out what's going on here. But I do find videos like this really interesting, just kind of discovering why people, you know, act the way they do. But anyway, Donut, if you do want to watch another video from me, click this one here, and thank you as always. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. I really do appreciate it. I try and put as much hard work into them as possible. Okay, I'm rambling. Okay, bye bye, see you later.
Kirkham, baby.